You are now in the mix with DJ SDot on WHCR Radio.
Local radio it's dead.
.com.
Fitted, we got you on the line.
It's Fitted, let's get it.
Fitted, let's get it is in the building. Hold on one second here.
Alright.
Yes, sir. We have Fitted in the building, y'all. What's going on, Fitted?
Chilling, just waking up. Got a cold and shit, so I might sound kind of funny, but it's all good. I'm here. We going hard. What's up, man?
Absolutely, man. Yo, I just want to say, being that you sick and this shit is going around like wildfire, man, I just want to thank you for coming on the show anyway, my dude. I appreciate your, that's big ups right there. It shows your drive right there, baby.
And I had to, man. I had to get on the show, man. Everybody buzzing about it. So I said I had to make my way, say my piece.
No doubt, man. Well, we appreciate you having you. I got some questions for you, man. First of all, say what up to your fans and everybody listening, bro, because...
What's up? What's new? Let's get into this interview.
No doubt, brother. My first question I have for you is, Fitted, why? Where did the name derive from? We're all wondering. We all want to know, brother.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, there's really no, legendary deep secret behind the name Fitted. I got it when I was in high school doing a couple talent shows. I was always that kid that wore a bunch of different things, from outfits, shoes, to hats. So, I kind of got that name from my friend. He just named me that because I was always wearing different color hats and shit. But, that's pretty much where that came from.
So Fitted goes with being fitted to your acquired taste then. Is that right?
Yeah, I mean, the acronym for it now is, finally, I'm the talent everyone doubted. And, the real meaning behind it now is, we all have to wear a bunch of different hats in this life, in this industry, especially being an independent artist, whether it's, you might have to be your booking agent one day, you might have to be your manager one day. That's some of the changes you have to go through until you fully get that team developed. So you got to wear a bunch of different hats in this game. And, there was a time where I had to wear all those hats. It's a little bit easier now.
That's what's up, man. Definitely. So Fitted is a lifestyle then, definitely. No doubt.
Basically, yeah.
Okay. Now, are you originally from the 518, my dude?
I pretty much am the 518 when it comes to being from here, yeah. But I was born and raised part of my life in West Palm Beach, Florida.
Nice. Can you tell us a little bit about your background there, or is there any significance to that?
I was born there. All my, most of my family's there on my mom's side. It's a nice place, sunny. The women are beautiful. Not too many good rappers down there now. Let me stop. It's a cool place, though, man. But upstate is home.
Very nice, very nice. Okay. And doing research on you and knowing you personally a little bit, you have a major fan base, bro. And I guess me and listeners, we'd like to know, how long did it take you to build such a strong fan base with people that can relate to Fitted and what he is about?
Well, I'm still building the fan base, but it was more or less really, it's more like building relationships with people. I think a relationship with someone who's interested in your music is better than an actual fan. They can relate to you more on a personal level. But it was a lot of promotion, a lot of going back and forth, and what type of music to make, because most of the music I make is me. But I notice a lot of people make music, for, they follow the industry trends. I don't do that, and I think a lot of people appreciate the fact that, people can be real and genuine with themselves.
Right.
So, and a lot of people, they pick up on that,
Yeah, and it seems like also you have great promotional and networking skills. How did you acquire the expertise? Is that through trial and error, or is that just something that you learned from, or where did that come from?
I'd have to say most of that just comes from probably college. I went to college. I went for criminal justice and everything, but you got your classes like Psych 101, public speaking, like Psych 101, in there you can learn how to read a person. I think it's important to stereotype people when it comes to music you make. You can't just go promote, hip-hop to a rock person. Then, you got public speaking, for instance. It teaches you how to be able to get up, speak in front of people that you might not be used to. So, and, that's where getting on stage comes into play, getting up and just doing what you love to do and not being afraid to do it.
Very nice. Yeah, that was a good answer, bro. Definitely. Because I've noticed that you have a lot of resources locked down. You have your music on FM stations. You have your own merchandise. You have songs on iTunes. It seems like you have all your resources locked. So I guess I'm wondering how you maintain all of that. Do you have an entire family that works with you and for you, or are you a one-man army? Or what's kind of the secret to the success so far?
Recently I switched my team around over the last 4 months, but it's more or less it's me and a few other people. It's no big thing. We each I put in a lot of hard work and they do too, but it's it's not like this crazy team. We make up for like a 20-man team. It's literally 3 of us. You can get a lot done with 3 people if you put the time and effort in. Everyone thinks you need like 20 people to do all these different things, but you really don't.
Yeah, you have to spread it around,
yourself,
right? Mm-hmm. Everybody needs to be spread out, and that's great. That there's you don't have 100 people. It looks like 100 people are doing work for you, but you only got 3. So that's huge, right there.
I think 3 people you believe and trust in are better than 100 people who you can't really keep tabs on at all time to see if they're actually doing the work.
All right, no doubt. So yeah, real quick, back to college. Were you the Van Wilder of the school, or the Bill Gates, or somewhere in the middle?
I was a little bit of a badass, I didn't, I got my associate's degree, but I graduated with a 2.9. I could have tried harder in college, but college wasn't really where my head was at. But it's definitely a good experience. I think a lot of people definitely need to go through that phase in life. Prepares you for the real world as far as the knowledge, but definitely not the hands-on experience.
Right. Yeah. So you're telling all of our young artists, entrepreneurs, and them to stay in school and get an education, right?
Yeah. Like I said, you don't need to go to school to make $1 million, as you can see with independent artists nowadays, but it's definitely a good tool for a backup plan. You need education. It's good to learn about new things, and just that discipline. Having to be there, taking it on past high school.
Yeah, absolutely. And you was rapping in high school too, or is that where you kind of acquired a sound, or? When did it actually begin for you, as far as realizing that you had a lyrical or a writing ability?
I lost this talent show in 8th grade. I did a remix to a song by Ludacris, that Southern Hospitality, and I was like rapping that.
That's a good beat right there.
I was rapping over the beat, adding in some of my own lyrics. Ended up losing that show, and then I got really, pissed off at myself for losing it. But I stuck with it after that. That motivated me definitely.
It does always suck to go through those trials and tribs, my dude, but as I can relate with you as an artist, it is something that needs to happen in order for us to become seasoned vets. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
Word. And speaking of seasoned vets, doing research on you and realizing what you have accomplished, you've worked with artists such as Wu-Tang, Big Sean, Chris Webby. Even you did a remix with Nappy Roots, Lil Kim, DMX, Sheik Luch, and Saigon. I mean, that's a pretty big those are pretty big shoes to fill right there. Did you feel comfortable and have a good time at all those shows?
Yeah, definitely. A little bit of pressure at the time trying to live up to artists like that, but you know, it's a growing phase and it's great experience. You know, you get to get in front of their type of fans and you know, show them your work, what you've been working towards, how hard you've been working. So it's definitely a good thing.
Now, being next to all those big artists, were you able to do some good networking and make some things happen with the artists that you opened up for?
I mean, you know, it goes both ways, I guess you could say. I wasn't really the type interested in networking with big artists like that. Not that I didn't want to, because who wouldn't want to? It's just, you know, you got to think like they do. You know,
yeah.
They're not, you know, nowadays, big artists like that, you know, they're not really looking to sign people. They're out there, you know, to make their money. You know, they're cool with the whole picture thing and everything, but I think a lot of artists don't understand, you know, they still have their own career too. So
right.
They're not, you know, they're not about to take it upon themselves either to build up artists and everything. You know, you got to find your own way, like they did. You know, but like I mean, with the Nappy Roots, you know, I definitely networked with them. I've talked to them a lot since you know, since we did the video and everything, just getting good advice and everything. But you know, when it all comes down to it, networking only goes good if you're putting in the other half of the work.
Right. That's a good point for artists to know that it takes two to tango, man. This shit doesn't just happen overnight. This takes a lot of hard work and dedication, and everything that's Fitted has accomplished, has been because of his hard work and dedication to his craft, and we congratulate you on that. I don't have one of them applaud buttons, but we're working on it. There you go. I threw the crowd in there for you. You have a great catalog of music, man. I definitely know a lot of your joints, Counting Sheep, and really love the video with Leah. Leah Young, is that her name?
Leah Jung.
Leah Jung, and she's a famous tattoo. Is that what she's pretty much famous for? Or is it just having beautiful tattoos all over her beautiful naked body?
Yeah, she's an international tattoo model.
Nice.
She's definitely building up her career too as a singer.
Yeah.
And yeah, she's doing a little by little, but she's definitely getting there, you know.
Yeah, that was a good look for you and her. The video's great. You guys can check it out on YouTube. Let everybody know, what's the name of that song again? Missing You, right?
Yep, the name of the song is I Miss You, Fitted, featuring Leah Jung. It's on iTunes. There's a music video out right now on YouTube. Definitely a good song for you if, you know, you've been through that time in your life with that girl. You know, you guys are arguing and you miss her, you know. That's what it comes down to.
Yeah, I've realized that with your lyrics. They're very relatable to today, to things that happen in life, everyday things that happen in life that you can seem to pick out, paint a nice little picture. So, you know, we definitely appreciate artistry like that. Hip-hop is missing it right now. So out of your entire catalog, I mean, what is Fitted's favorite song of all time?
I'm sorry, repeat that?
Out of your entire catalog, what is your favorite song of all time that you have ever created?
My favorite song would probably be Counting Sheep, the original version.
Now, there's an original and a remix? Yeah,
the remix is with Nappy Roots, and then the original is just me.
That song is really hot, man. It definitely it's got a kind of a eerie kind of vibe. Like, you were definitely thinking about some things going on in your life. Do you want to tell us about Counting Sheep? You want to break it down for us a little bit for your fans?
Yeah. You know, Cow and Sheep, that song, it derived from the idea that, you know, we have all these problems in our life, whether it's not having a job or racism or you know, the whole idea behind it is, you know, this kid that has all that stuff in his head, he can't sleep, and once he gets to the, you know, to his breaking point, you know, he commits suicide at the end of the story. And, you know, not saying that I'm suicidal or anything, but, you know, that's how people feel sometimes.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, you feel like, fuck, I can't do this shit anymore.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when in reality it's probably just in your head, but some people don't look at it like that. So Cow and Sheep had to paint a picture for people, you know?
Yeah, and the visuals in the video really paint a picture. I know you're speaking about your grandmother, is it, in the song?
Yeah, reference, I haven't even listened to the song in a while.
Yeah, I you know, yeah, those are just things that stick out to me because the song is very, it's great. It sticks in my head. I can pull out pieces of it right now, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
All right, well, that's excellent, man. So what can the fans look forward to in 2013 for Fitted? Because, you know, I know you said that you're looking to travel around the country, and you got some really great stuff coming up. What are some, I don't know, kind of secrets you could throw out there, kind of like some you know, things that are coming up that we can't really talk about, kind of leaking some shit for us?
Yeah. You know, I'm working on a new project called Scattered Memories. It's gonna be a free mixtape. It's gonna be my only project this year. About 15 brand new tracks, unheard. The first track is actually gonna be dropping in a few weeks with a music video. I'm shooting a music video every month, and they're gonna be the videos will be songs off the CD. So you get a music video every month. This year it's not so focused on shows, even though I will be doing a lot. It's more or less on, you know, marketing online and offline.
Right.
You know,
the physical
it's
copies
really the
and
year
the
to
internet.
get the word out.
Absolutely. And okay, so you plan on pretty much starting a campaign for Fitted and branding that name into everybody's brain so that nobody ever forgets it, right?
Oh, pretty much, yeah. You know, getting it's gonna be a lot of legal stuff too, getting done this year. Adding on new team members. It's you know, it's really about solidifying yourself as you know, as an independent artist. You know, there's a lot of talented rappers, you know, in the 518, and a lot of them want to go big, but you know, I think it's important to be independent and go major, and not be major and go independent. You know, and real people who, you know, listen to music don't understand, you know, what I said. You know, real artists don't understand that. I know you do, you know.
Yeah, definitely, man. Well, I can definitely relate with you, and I don't know if we want to leak the fact that, you know, that me and you were working on a song.
I don't know if they're ready for that.
I don't know either.
But you know what? Fuck it. You know what? We on here. We're just gonna leak it. Fuck it. You know, I'm not gonna give anyone the name of the song. Actually, fuck it. I am going to give them the name of the song.
All right.
The name of the song is I Know. It's some brand new shit. Fitted. The boy Sean Delaney SDot. It's pretty hot.
Yeah, I hope I did some justice to that for you. I hope I did some justice for that for you on them lyrics, you know?
Oh, yeah, you did. You definitely did.
Well, you got me open with yours, so...
We'll be shooting that video soon, too.
Yeah.
That's going to be on the new project, Scattered Memories. It's actually a really important song. It's going to be very diverse. You know what? I like the feeling behind the song. It's not your everyday hip hop. It's like takes it back, not like 90s, but maybe like early 2000s. It got that guitar in there, that acoustic guitar. Got that good feeling.
Yeah, and isn't that what the game is missing right now, man? I mean, There's a lot of people trying to bring it back and really make it hot, you know what I mean? But as far as you know, where the game is at right now, where do you see the game at right now? Where do you see the hip hop game at right now? Do you respect what's going on, or do you have your own thoughts and opinions? Like, I don't know.
I respect the people out there getting money, but I don't respect
the
a
artistry.
lot of the music. Like, I was actually talking to my homegirl last night about Drake. You know, I used to love Drake. He was a dude, man. I swear to God, he came in, he switched the whole game up.
Yeah.
I was really filled with him. The dude literally was touching like every point in relationships, and that's something the game was missing. Everybody thinks that it's about, you know, rapping about how much money is in your pocket or how many people you killed or coming up with a new dance. And you know, I'm not gonna lie. Like, you know how they say, don't, you know, change the game, don't let the game change you. You know, it's like some people get caught up in it. Even I did. You know, sometimes you want experience. Like when I came out with that song, My Town, it's not typically my song,
Dope
but
track.
it was a current trend. It was, you know, it was good when it was good. You know, but typically My Town was not my type of song.
Okay.
But you know, I know that. You know, a lot of people don't know that. People don't want to be inspirational. They rather go with the current trend. They want to go with what's now. But trends, they're called trends because they're trends. They're here now. They'll eventually fade away. But real music, real harmony, real lyrics, that's a forever thing. That'll never go away. And that's what I'm trying to bring back this year with this new CD, Scattered Memories. And I mean, I guess you could say that's my whole idea on the industry. But you know, you take Drake now, it's like Drake is still good, definitely not knocking him, but I mean, who is Drake now? I mean, I feel like Drake is a Meek Mill clone now, you know? I feel like he's making, you know, really good music still, but none of it has any meaning. And I'm hoping maybe his next album is going to be, you know, that old Drake, that inspirational Drake, because Drake doesn't inspire me no more. I inspire myself. You know?
It's tough to hear, you know, that some of your favorite artists, you know, they no longer give you that fire, you know. And I actually heard that you know, Tupac, one of our smartest artists we ever had, man, and he actually, you know, he sounded mad smart and says a lot of awesome shit in his bars, but he actually dumbed it down for the crowd. He was trying to give them what they wanted back in the day, to dumb it down and talk about what they like and everything. And that when he really was able to get on, that he was gonna show the world what he really wanted to say and the messages he was truly trying to get across. And they said that he never really got to do that he died before he could do that. So it's deep, you know what I mean? And I know I know what you're saying about Drake. I got my own artists that I feel fell off that way too. But at the end of the day, we're trying to please these fans, you know, and it just seems like that's what they got in their head. That's what they want. That's why it's tough for independent original artists like yourself and me even, you know, to get out there, because we're not conforming to nobody. You feel me? We keep it 100, and that's what it needs to be, I think.
Yeah, definitely, bro. And what was I going to say?
Yeah.
No, like, it's funny because, you know, a few of my fans have wrote me in the past, you know, few weeks, just, you know, asking me, like, hey, you know, what's going on, the music industry. I've even gotten emails, just people asking, like, you know, what, you know, did you change your style? We missed that old fitted, you know, because, you know, some of the stuff, some of the material I've been working on lately hasn't been, you know, the regular fit. It's been more, you know, just trying to spice things up a little bit.
Okay.
But, you know, being an independent musician with people who really follow and connect with your music, you know, while you're at this level is important. And, you know, if they're picking up on that, you know, who else is?
Right.
So that's why I think it's important to just be you, and, you know, everything will eventually happen. If you're making good music that's, you know, that has a message, doesn't necessarily have to be positive, but if it's you and it's good, you know, it's gonna Yeah, the fans are always going to be there. But when you start stepping outside of your box, like, to experiment is good. You know, to spice it up here and there is good. But when you can't base a career off spicing things up.
Word. And that kind of falls into my next question of what advice do you have for young talent on the rise? And, you know, I know one of the big things would be to be yourself. You know what I mean? But what do you have to add to that?
Yeah. I'm sorry, my bad.
No, it's okay.
I'm reading emails right now, my bad. Say that one more time, I'm sorry.
Nah, I just said kind of it leads into my next question. What advice do you have for young talent on the rise today?
Young talent on the rise. The best advice I could give you is don't stop. A lot of people quit before their time. You know, you got to keep going, you know, and you got to do your research. It's not easy. You know, labels are not signing people the way they used to before. They could, you know, sign an artist and develop him and then build him a national brand. Now, they're not doing that anymore. They expect these artists to come in already developed with their own fans, their style, their images. They want that all just there. And even at that, they don't even want to pay you what you're worth. So it's good, you know, you gotta build your own brand, you gotta do your own research, and, you know, you gotta find the easiest ways to make it as a musician, you know. And you gotta it's almost as important as saying you have to do it for you and no one else, you know. And you really got to be about this, you know, because it's not a get-rich-quick scheme, obviously, because if it was, we'd all be doing it, you know. You're not an artist just because you put up a YouTube video or because you put a CD on iTunes. That doesn't make you an artist.
Especially today's industry.
Oh, yeah. Everybody wants to throw up a fucking YouTube video, and all of a sudden they think they're Lil Wayne, and then when their video gets 300 views, they don't rap anymore. Or they come back in 6 months and say, fuck it, I'm going to try it again. It can't be like that. It has to be a constant thing, because it's almost a slap in the face to the people who are working, you know, their asses off. You know, that's why I hate these, you know, kids. I don't hate them, but I hate a lot of people who, they take this, you know, the rap music thing for granted because, you know, their friend does it. So they say, hey, I'm going to go put out a song. It might come out shitty. And there's so many people doing it, it makes it hard for the real artists to even be noticed anymore.
Right, that's a good point.
And that comes back to your marketing and, you know, your promotion, because if you look at it, like, the real artists are the ones who are out there doing shows, who are promoting in person, but the fake artists are the ones who are just sitting in their room, posting YouTube videos, and that's it. That's where it stops. So, in a way, it is easy to weed out the real from the fake. You know, it's all about what type of artist you are, if you're willing to put in that groundwork.
Very good, man. I hope all the artists out there, the artists on the rise that are listening to us now, are listening to what my man said. Everything is vitally important if you're trying to have a career in this industry. Fitted is a hard-working, talented individual, and he doesn't need to explain himself to anybody for what he's accomplished, and that's why we got him on the show. And my last question for you, my dude, is Fitted's 5-year plan. Where do we see Fitted 5 years from now? What is going on? Are you rich? Are you living somewhere else? Are you married? What's going to be the drilly?
Depends how you define rich. I think I'm definitely going to be a very successful independent artist 5 years from now, probably with major distribution. But I will still be an independent artist. I don't ever plan on signing a major record deal. Plan on being like a Tech Nine or Macklemore, you know, selling 108,000 albums first week and being able to tour the world and the country, and probably still be able to come back to my area. You know, not necessarily right here, but maybe a big, you know, pretty decent sized house. But yeah. You know, the plan is to be able to really make a living off of this, you know, and and to be happy about doing it and to have control over, you know, your career, and maybe even, you know, do like you, start like my own independent label and help upcoming artists, you know, teach them how to do it the right way.
Yeah, man, it's a beautiful thing. Definitely. We're all involved in, you know, the 518 has a lot of love for each other. There's a lot of hating behind the scenes, but at the end of the day, you and your and the respect that we have for you and your music are the reason why 518 is striving and is getting us in the spotlight today. So we want to thank you, man. You want to throw out a couple links that you can give to your friends and fans to check you out?
Yeah, definitely, you know, you already know the website, fittedonline.com.
Dope site, by the way.
Definitely check out my EP on iTunes, Between Now and Forever. Got some new videos on my YouTube channel, just, you know, YouTube Fitted 518 or Fitted Music, and all that stuff will pop up. But other than that, man, there you go.
That sounds great, man. I know you're on your deathbed in there, you know what I mean? So you need to just take that Theraflu, do what you need to do to get rid of that sickness, and because, you know, me and you got a meeting on Monday, so hopefully that can still go down.
Yeah, no, it's definitely going down. You already know.
All right, no doubt. Well, we'd like to thank you at WHCR for giving us a call and letting us know about your life and your accomplishments. And we appreciate you, and we put you at the upper echelon of upcoming artists in 518. So there you go. This your boy DJ SDot. We live with Fitted. Thanks a lot, brother.
You already know, bro. Peace.
Peace. Yeah, thanks for tuning in, y'all. It's your boy SDot. You know what I mean? That was Fitted. Great interview. Great dude. Looking forward to all our interviews, man. Every Saturday we got some great stuff coming up. Don't forget, you can check out the Sincerely Dedicated clothing line at sincerelydedicated.com. You can check out our bracelets that we got over on Relish, across from the train station. We also have some of our product in Harry Situations Salon. Shout out to Marlena Beers for doing her thing. Lovely lady. Yeah, so we got a lot of stuff coming up, a lot of stuff going down. Don't forget to hit us up on every Tuesday from 11 to 12:30. We got that Awakening show, myself and Defcon, so y'all be ready for that. All right, in the meantime,